This rod weighs only 78 grams, has Fuji reel seat and Fuji guides, and costs less than 50 pounds. How it's even possible? Let's find out. The rod I'm talking about, it's a Kuying Teton TTS662 light. It's under 2 meters in length. In feet it would be 6 feet and 6 inches, and casting rating is from 2 to 10 grams. Line rating is from 3 to 8 pounds. I have to mention that I'm using this rod for over a year, and I caught plenty and different fish on it as well. I caught plenty of perch on it, I caught plenty of pike on it, I caught plenty of chub on it, some brass, also some babble, and also actually I would advise to click on the link just in the corner if you will be interested in the action of this rod, because I managed to hook and land some decent babble on this rod, and obviously that babble was hooked in very fast water and it pulled quite a bit. So if you are interested in the action and how the rod performed actually in the real situation, click on that link. The delivery of this rod took exactly 10 days, and actually it's my first Kuying rod but not the last one, and with the delivery it always seems to be constant. It's about a week and a bit, so about 10 days every single time. And the rod came obviously in a hard tube. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's a hard cardboard tube, and the rod came in a perfect condition and the tube was in the perfect condition as well. Also, I have to mention that the rod comes in a very nice, like a sleeve. I don't know how to explain it, but the sleeve is completely different from what I saw from different manufacturers. Basically, it has like a 3 layers, if you like. So that's a thin layer from this side, then the thin layer from this side, and in the middle it has like a neoprene padding. So I never seen something like that, and obviously it allows to protect the sections of the rod quite well, whilst this rod will be in the transportation. So yeah, very good packaging and very good sleeve which comes with the rod itself as well. And now about this beautiful rod itself. It's very light rod. It weighs about 78 grams, so it's very light. And the components used for this rod are very high quality. For example, it has a Fuji reel seat, which is very minimalistic, and it's very comfortable in my opinion, or for my taste. This kind of reel seat assembly probably is my favorite. When you grab the reel handle, it just every single finger falls into the place just perfectly. And also the reel seat is very short, as you can see. My hands are medium size, and I know that from here to here it's about 20 centimeters. So as you can see, from the end of the rod to the end of lower section of the reel, it's about 20 centimeters. And it means that when you will need to present your lure and hold the rod like that, it means that the handle won't get into the way. Beautiful. Also, as you can see, the handle has some sections of a French cork, I guess, and it's not only looks good, but it's quite durable as well. This rod been in the water quite a few times, it's been in the mud, you clean it and it just looks like brand new. Beautiful. Then it has Fuji guides, it has one guide on the butt section, and also I have to mention that the rod is very thin as well. It's like a little bit less than a centimeter by the reel seat, so very light and very thin rod. Then going on to the tip section, it has 7 guides. Here they have Fuji as well from what I can see. And the spacing of the guides is just beautiful, and this rod also casts quite well. The action on this rod is medium fast, so it means that it has plenty of power in the butt section, but the tip bends like 1/3 or a little bit more than that. And it means that this rod is suitable for plenty of situations. It works very well when you will be jigging, or a classic presentation when jigging, just bouncing a jig on the bottom, Also small cranks, small spinners, anything really which falls into the casting range, which is from 2 to 10 grams. As this is very high quality rod, I would advise to match it with a high quality reel. I performed quite a few tests and I discovered that you need a reel which is under 200 grams in weight. My recommendation probably would be to go with a Daiwa Fuego LT 2000 size, and I think it weighs just 185 grams, and it will match with this rod perfectly. Please don't put a heavy reels on the rod and then expect it to perform well. That's a beautiful and lightweight rod, and you need to match it with a reel which is very light and not too big as well. Another very interesting fact about this rod is that you can buy as many spare tips as you want. Basically, you add them into the basket as any other normal product. I don't think that I ever seen any other manufacturers which would have such a good support when it comes to the tips. When you break a tip to any other rods, then you are not too sure whether you will be able to replace it. In this case, it's as easy as that, as buying any other products. So the support is second to none really. And it will be it from me for today. I hope you will find this video useful. Also, if you will decide to purchase this awesome rod yourself, please use those links in the description below. But that's it, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!